Joining us. Usually on Mondays and Wednesdays, we go a little bit more in depth into the text, but on Fridays, we like to do something sort of tangible and real and trying to put legs on the text itself. So during the month of August, we've been in the book of James and we've been discovering his practical wisdom. And this past Sunday, I talked about how faith needs to take action. It's really James's words, not mine, right? That faith without works seems to not be real or true. And so we want to put faith into action. One of the things I mentioned was that Kay and I kind of have a tradition of putting together blessing bags or hygiene kits for our friends who may not have homes or who we may encounter in some places that when they need something, we want to offer them something, usually other than cash. And so we like to have something readily available. Sometimes when we put those together, we go buy some stuff and we put a whole bunch together. But because we had run out, I really wanted to spend some time just seeing what we had already around the house. And that's what I want to point out today is everything I'm going to show you that we put together literally came from our house. Now, you may not have everything that we have, but we managed to have stuff around the house all the time. And so everything that I'm going to describe to you literally just came out of our cupboard or out of our cabinets or whatever we already had available. And you can do it that way because that's what I'm going to do today. So I'm going to show you how simple this can be. You can either go get it or you can just get things that are already out of your house itself. So we usually just take a bag, whether a quart-sized bag or this happens to be a gallon-sized bag. I'm just going to show you some of the things that I just found in our closet or our cupboard. So we happen to have some toothpaste because we travel, and almost all of these things that we have were because we travel, right? So some toothpaste, some soaps that we got from hotels or places that we've stayed. So there's 2 bars of soap. And then quite recently, we stayed at a place that had all of these. Here's body lotion, here is body wash, and then this is shampoo. And so these are just left over. We didn't use them when we were there. We kept them because I always keep them. And then they're readily available. So we just gathered those around. We keep these around the house as well. These are just travel Kleenexes. You never know when you might need them. And then this was a little funny. I didn't have single-use toothbrushes, so we had multi-packs. So I just pulled a fresh one out, and because I have these containers, I'm just going to put it in the container so that it keeps it safe for them and clean for them. And then a razor blade. We got lots of these. We keep them around the house. A pair of my own socks that I had readily available that are clean. So I did that. And then I always like to put some kind of food there if I can. And so this is just, we happen to have these crackers. They're cheese crackers. I try not to have things that can melt because, of course, this is going to sit in my car for a few days before I'm able to get it out. Then I just put it together. And so I do that, seal it up, keep it either in my car door or sometimes in my console. And then when I find someone who's either on a street corner or someone who I encounter when I may be in a parking lot, then I've got something readily available that I can offer them that I hope will be of service. And what I know about this is they may not need everything that's here, but they can often use it to barter or to offer to somebody else. And so whether they need everything that's here or not is not the point, but it's something that I can offer and give to them as a blessing. So I just want to challenge and encourage and invite you to think about, golly, do I have some stuff around the house? Or are a few items I might want to go buy? And then just make it simple. It doesn't even have to be this elaborate. It could be as simple as some socks and some Kleenex and maybe some kind of protein bar of some kind, and just put it together. Have them readily available. We usually keep 2 or 3 of these in our car. We ran out this last 2 weeks, and therefore I needed to just make it happen again. So I just want to encourage you to do that and hope that that can be a simple, tangible way that your faith can take action. I hope you'll do that this week or the next because it's really simple. I also want to invite you to worship. We continue this journey through the book of James. This week we're in James chapter 3. We're going to talk about our speech and how it has impact on the world and how it represents who we and Jesus are every single day. So we worship at 9:30 or 11 online, or we worship at 9 a.m. on site here on the soccer fields at the church. I invite you to come. I sure invite you to share that message with somebody else, to invite them to come as well. Hope you have a great week. We'll look forward to seeing you sometime soon.